Hello, my name is Monique, and this is Alexis, and we are with FVREB Realty in Abbotsford.
And we're here with our December 2024 market update, where we're going to talk about what happened in November.
Last one of the year.
Yay! Merry Christmas, everybody.
Okay, so detached homes sales have decreased by 11.4% from what they were doing last month.
Mm-hmm.
So not surprising.
Yeah, it's a little blip.
It always slows down at this time.
Yeah. People are prioritizing the holidays.
They have, however, increased from what they were doing at this time last year by 37.3%. So,
that's a lot more.
Price has overall increased by 6.5% from what they were doing last year. The new average price is
$1,203,000.
Okay. New listings have decreased from what they were doing last month by 27%, and active listings are also down by 11.9%. Yeah. So we're just seeing that slowdown in the market.
Yeah. And we'll talk a little bit more about kind of broader trends after we get to the strata homes. So townhouses. Yeah, sales went down 7.3% since last month. They're up 18% since last year. So following the trends of detached homes, price has gone up 4.1% since last month, making our average
just shy of $691,000.
Okay, great. They're also up 4% since last year.
Okay.
New listings are down 24.7%. And active listings are down 7.6%. And we are seeing quite a bit of new listings since last year, and 72% more active listings since last year. That's a big jump.
Yeah.
And we saw that last month too. Yes. So, it just kind of seems there's a general trend of more listings, more activity since last year. We'll talk about that in a bit.
Apartments and condos. So sales have increased by 3.4% from last month. They've increased from last year by 27%.
Okay.
So again, we're seeing an overall increase in sales from what it was doing last year. That's not surprising.
Activity in general.
Price has increased by 2.3% from what it was doing last month, but the overall in the last year, they've actually decreased by 1.8%.
Okay.
So we don't see many decreases in prices,
right?
But they're balancing out a little bit. What's our new average price?
Our average is $451,744.
Whoa! So active listings actually increased by 76.1%.
Yeah. So another big jump.
Yeah.
Wow. Another big thing. So what we're seeing is, or what our theory is, as far as why sales have gone down so much since last month, because usually we see an influx in activity in September. People are home from their vacations in the summer. They're getting ready for their homes to be on the market. Yeah. And we did see a lot of listings in September, but we didn't see a lot of sales in September. No, and our theory is that a lot of buyers were waiting to see what the next interest rate announcement was going to be, which of course was a drop. And that kind of initiated so many sales happening in October instead of September. Yeah. So we're seeing a big drop in sales in November, but that is just a little correction from what happened in October. And we're seeing kind of, the traditional trajectory for the holiday season right now.
Which overall trend that we see year after year. Obviously taking out the COVID years because those were crazy.
Unusual.
Yeah, but the overall trend, we're kind of right on par.
Yes.
Just maybe dragged our foot a little bit in 1 month, but
just a little bit delayed.
Yeah. So tell me about sales to active.
Yes. So for Abbotsford, the sales to active ratio for November is 19.8%.
Okay.
So that's just below the marker for
a seller's market.
So a seller's market is 21% or over. So technically we're in a balanced market for Abbotsford. Last month in October it was 18.8%. So we are seeing an increase. It's different with the Fraser Valley. October was 17%, but November was 15.7%. So Abbotsford is going
slightly different direction.
Exactly.
Fraser Valley.
Yes. So Fraser.
Surprising.
Yeah. So we're not surprised. Abbotsford is a very hot market.
Absolutely.
It's just a little unusual pocket compared to the rest of the Lower Mainland. It's very, very desirable just because of its location and many other factors.
All of the things.
Yeah.
Okay. So Bank of Canada.
Yes.
They have met on the 11th.
Yes.
And what did they do?
They reduced their overnight rate
by 0.5%.
What?
0.5%. So there were some people that were saying that that is possibly what was going to happen,
Yes.
but nobody was quite sure.
Yes.
And yeah, it looks like they did it.
That's pretty big.
So
I expect there's going to be a lot more activity starting in the new year.
I do too.
That's my prediction.
So normally we don't see an increase really until kind of maybe the third week of January, second week of February. That's kind of when we start to hit that real spike in the spring market. I'm wondering if we're going to see horses right out the gates.
Yeah, we'll see.
Right after wintertime.
What do you guys think? Do you think this is going to spur activity? Do you think it's going to happen right away, or do you think it's going to be a little bit more of a delayed response?
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. So this is the last video of 2024.
Ooh, we'll see you next year.
We hope you guys have a great Christmas and a great New Year's and happy holidays.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.